Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. So we are flying out the drones, and thank you my members over landing 11B for helping out the channel. Foxbat members including Resident Viana being the new Foxbat member, and let's get into it. Thank you all the fishbed as well. So today we are flying out a little bit of the Orion and the Loong one, which are the new drones for the War Thunder. Obviously, we already did a video on the dev with the Predator, and now we are flying out a little bit of the Orion here, and then later the Loong. And to be honest, they're not that OP. I thought that they would be a little bit OP. And as you see here, we are using the Cornet launcher, which is not the greatest thing ever, as you're going to see with these Abrams. It's not the most amazing damage that it can do. I mean, it has another missile for 220 points, being a thermobaric missile, but the normal one is that. And as you see down there, you see the little window down there. You can see that the launch window for the way that you have to just point the nose of the drone towards the target is just kind of weird and not very effective, to be honest. It is really hard to use this sometimes if you don't know where the target is exactly, and then you find it. You have to lock it and then dive down and point the node directly to the target. So it's not by any means OP, okay? It is really something for a person that doesn't have any aircraft. For me, for an example, I have the only the Russians and the Chinese for the tanks, you know, in high tiers. There's many people that only have aircraft for a certain nation, or they don't even have aircraft, especially high tier aircraft, jets and stuff like that. So that's where the drones come in. You know, they are very good at that, helping out players that are just they just don't have any aircraft. Okay, they're not the most amazing thing ever, as I said, but they're it's something. You know. As you see here, we are using the Loong, but then I didn't realize it. There's a problem with the Loong, I think, because both missiles launch at the same time. And the other problem is that it has only 6 kilometers of range. So I don't know. It uses the KD-9 missile or something like that, which is the same missile that we have in the helicopters, but it is kind of limited. As you see there, 6 kilometers, and I launched both missiles, and because of the range, the missile will just self-destruct, which was a mistake by me that I didn't realize it until later. Sorry about the Discord sounds. But yeah, so it is a problem, you know. It's not the most amazing thing ever. It's not OP by any means. It has an amazing zoom, and it is a very potent weapon if you are in a squad or something like that, that you can actually mark a target, you know. It would be like a very good scout drone as well after you launch the missiles. So yeah, and you can return to base and rearm them if you want to, but they take so much time to actually fly to the target and back that probably the match will be already over. I wish they had kind of a way to just a way to you to actually rearm mid-air in a certain part of the map maybe, or something like that. Always remember when landing, the drones don't have brakes for some reason. I don't think that's yeah, I mean, in a runway it's not a problem, but here in a little airfield of a helicopter airfield like this, it kind of became a problem. So you have to worry about that. They are pretty big, as you see, and they can be detected by AA and stuff like that. Normally, when you are flying that high, you normally don't have problems with it, but it can happen, you know. I got shot down by helicopters, but never by AAs. And if you are going to test this out a bit, just keep in mind that there isn't many targets. The matches are pretty weird because most of the time people are just like dropping from the tanks or jumping like I am doing, not jumping but in a general way, just dying after 1-2 kills and then respawning on a drone to test it out, you know. So if you are going to test it out today, there aren't going to be many targets to kill, you know. I think I'm not the most experienced pilot, as you see here. but it was a problem for me to get targets just because there wasn't any. You know, the matches were very small because there were so many drones flying around and basically no tanks. So yeah, kind of funny, but yeah, it's a problem when you have a new feature like this and a new game mode or a new aircraft. I know that the Su-25s are being spammed like a lot, and yeah, I tried to actually kill the drone. It had like 5 drones flying around here, but I tried to shoot the missile against the drone, but it was just moving around too much and I ended up missing. But still, it is a very potent weapon in the right hands, but it's not something that will completely change the game, to be honest. I think it is kind of a weapon that needs to be well well used, you know, because the limits of 2 missiles are a very small limit of things, you know. So yeah, sorry. It's just not that good. But yeah, and I hope they add more drones for more nations. Obviously, you only have the Russian drone, the Orion, the Linglong, the sorry, the Winglong for the Chinese, and the Predator for the US, which is yeah, as you see here, the AKD-9 missile for the Winglong. And if you are in Sweden or France or any other country that it's not one of these trees that I told you about, you will have the Predator to spawn in. But they said that in the future there will be more. So yeah, just be careful with that. As you see, I'm firing from too far away. And that's the problem with this missile. I think it should be, I mean, they are probably being careful to not add OP missiles, but I think they should have a little, I mean, they're just firing 2 missiles. I mean, they should have a little bit more range at least, or something like that. I don't know. At least the Winglong have the same as the other ones, and they were both fired at the same time as you see, so it's kind of a bug. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I see you guys on the next video. So thank you guys for watching, and bye guys, see you.